It's the most wonderful beer of the year, with Oktoberfest pouring and old men snoring. Will be of good cheer. Whatever. Y'all didn't hire me to sing. You hired me to tell you about the freshest and tastiest in all that brews. So that's what we're gonna do. Welcome to the rounds, guys. My name, of course, is Glenn, and you have found yourself in the coolest place to be. And that's Allthatales, part of the Brewed There, Drank That family. Now, I had a relatively educated man ask me not too long ago. He said, who else is part of the Brewed There, Drank That family? And here's the thing. If you guys are on the inside tip and you know enough to hear me out, you're part of the Brewed There, Drank That family. That's how that goes. Otherwise, you just another mook looking to try and make a deal. That's all that is. So what we've got today is probably my most favorite Oktoberfest that I have tried this year. We're swinging out to Milwaukee with a boot full of beer, and we're going to check out the guys at Lakefront. Now, their Oktoberfest, legitimately, bar none, has been the best Oktoberfest beer that I've tried this year, period. Comes in at 5.7% alcohol by volume. And it doesn't claim to be as flashy as, say, Sam Adams' Oktoberfest, where he's blended 5 different, malts to make his Oktoberfest. And it's not necessarily a pre-prohibition style, as with the Brooklyn Oktoberfest. But what these guys do is just phenomenal. If you look at this, you can see we've got a well-retaining head that is not white. It's a little rocky, kind of in the tannish khaki area. And it's not a deep brown, but what you've got is just this gorgeous hue. It spans the range from orange to red, a little bit of brown at the deepest points, and you can see it lightens up around the edges. Now, what's really addictive to me with this beer is actually the smell. And I'm getting a bit of, like, it's almost, it's borderline indescribable. Now I'm gonna try, because that's what you guys need me for. It's lightly floral. There's a little bit of spice note from the hops, but it's not floral hops. Two separate things. I think that floral characteristic is coming out of the yeast. And it's all built around this backbone of extremely smooth, barely sweet, like delicately sweet malts. I can't get over it, actually. In terms of a malt-based lager, this is one of the most huffable that I have come across. I could actually sit here and sniff this for quite some time. You get what I would declare a moderate amount of effervescence, but the highlight here is the nose and the palate. The nose, extremely quaffable. The palate, I can only describe as dangerously drinkable. Malt smooth. You get a hop spice note, not a hop spike. It's not like it spikes to 30, 40 IBUs. This probably comes in about 20, 25 IBUs at most. But the hop spice note occurs about halfway through the palate and rides it out to complement this delicious malt sweetness. It is dangerously, dangerously drinkable. In fact, the very first bottle I had, I found myself saying, damn, this is good, for about 3 or 4 gulps. Enjoyed a couple of more and went, shit, where'd my beer go? It's that kind of drinkable. So, for an Oktoberfest style, barring any late entries that I haven't tried yet, I'm going to go ahead and call this the best Oktoberfest I've had this year. Now, if you guys can't get your hands on this, I'm deeply, deeply apologetic. However, doesn't mean it can't be done. Use your resources, use your friends, see if you can't make it happen. Because that's just damn drinkable. Really, really well done. Now, in other news, before we go ahead and cap off this episode of The Rounds, I gotta let you guys know, Alaskan Brewing Company apparently has made it all the way to Wisconsin. which means that not only are the guys in Wisconsin spoiled with Lakefront brewing, they also now have access to one of the most fantastic breweries out of the Northwest in Alaskan brewing. And I can only say to you guys in the Midwest, congratulations, and you better soak it up, because as soon as my people get a hold of it, there may be a shortage. Other than that, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to the eve of Oktoberfest, and we'll see you next time here on The Rounds. My name is Glenn. Again, this is Allthatales, the social arm of the Brewed-There-Drankthat family, and we will see you over our next boot. Have a good one, guys.